Have you ever watched a film at the cinema and stayed to watch all the credits? There's so many different roles. Big movies may have between 100 and 3,000 crew members helping to take the film from script to screen. You might have already heard of some of the roles, like the camera operator, the producer, and the scriptwriter. But in this film, we're going to look at some of the jobs that you might not have thought of, like runners, hair and makeup artists, director's assistants, and VFX compositors. Hi, my name is George, and currently I'm a student, but in the future, I want to be part of the film industry. Currently, I'm doing some work experience with Chocolate Films. I've been given the opportunity to speak to some amazing people who are going to share with us what they do and how they got started. When it comes to gaining experience on set, there is perhaps no better role than that of the runner. No, not that kind of runner. A runner is an entry-level job in the industry, and it's how many people get started.
Hi George, I'm Monica. I'm currently a runner at a TV production company.
So tell me, what is it that you do?
My role involves basically just assisting the team there. I also help with research for projects, award submissions for some of their shows. So it's just varied in terms of what I do.
What were you like in school?
School seems like a long time ago now. Maybe I was 12 or so. I did my first film course. I just sought out opportunities. I'd gone to some group meetup and I'd met someone that worked in locations in film, and she basically managed to get me a job with her company as a runner. You're never too young to start reaching out and going for those roles, because they are entry level at the end of the day.
What tips can you offer to young people watching this film?
My top tips for anyone that wants to get into film would be to seek out opportunities outside of school. Just research on the internet. I found courses that were free.
Thanks, I really enjoyed talking to you. Have you ever found yourself watching a movie and completely forgotten that the people on screen are actually just actors? This is the goal of hair and makeup artists, to transform the actors into the amazing characters they play.
Hi, I'm Elena Diaz and I'm a hair and makeup artist.
What's a typical day like for you?
My overall general role is to help get actors ready for the camera. Do their makeup, do their hair, make sure that it's looking good for the duration of the shoot. I've had some amazing opportunities ranging from the X Factor, Strictly Come Dancing. A friend of mine was going to do a makeup course and I thought, oh, that sounds like fun, I'll just do it, just to be a little bit different and to mix it up. But after having done a short course, I just thought, oh, this is quite fun and I'm really enjoying it myself, and maybe I could make it into a viable career.
What did your family think about your career choice?
So I have to admit, in the beginning, before I really found myself, I thought, okay, I'll try and do what the parents say and what society wants of me. It did take a lot of convincing. Sometimes you kind of have to protect yourself. If you're really passionate about something and you really feel this desire in you, just have laser focus in terms of, okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to prove all of you all wrong. You say that I can't make money from this, and what type of career is this?
What were you like in school?
When I was at school, I had no idea that this is where I would have ended up. I had no idea that I was even remotely interested in it. Doesn't matter if you haven't had the right support, haven't come from the right background, family, whatever. If you want to make something happen and you have that passion and determination, then there's nothing that's stopping you from achieving those goals.
When you think about who's involved in making a film, one of the first people you might think of is the director. They do a lot more than just shout, "Action!" and cut behind the scenes. Directors work with almost all the other departments on a film, and so it's no wonder they need the support of an assistant to help them with their busy schedules.
My name is Elliot Richards. I am currently the assistant to the director and producer on The Little Mermaid for Disney, working at Pinewood currently.
Hi everyone, my name is Tayo Desonya and I work as director's assistant in film and television. During my time in film and TV, I've worked on a variety of productions in film, things ranging from Top Boy to Jurassic World to Transformers.
Can you describe your job to me?
A lot of the work I had to do was a mixture of admin and set work.
Getting their groceries. It can involve taking care of admin stuff, fetch coffee. The most busy person on a film set, if I can make their life run smoothly, That's my job. I didn't get into the film industry until I was 32. Many years of doing jobs that I hated. I managed to produce a short film. From there, I've been able to find a place in the industry, and that's kind of led me up to where I am today.
For me, one of my biggest supporters were my parents, and considering I come from a Nigerian household, it's not common for us to be creatives. It's more, you were supposed to be lawyers, accountants.
I navigated a lot of negative things, violence, drugs. The thing about being in an environment like that is you can either become a product of it or you can maintain self.
I think I've learnt skills specifically as a director's assistant that allow me to pursue a career as a director.
So do you know what you want to be doing? Maybe not. So really work out what you want to do in the industry, and there's a place in this for like anyone and everyone.
These days, putting a movie together can often involve combining live-action footage filmed with a camera with animation and special effects. Putting these together to create a final film is a fascinating process carried out by visual effects specialists.
My name is Prince. I'm a visual effects compositor for film.
What does your job involve?
The easiest way to describe what I do is that I get things that are made on computers, whether that's characters, environments, effects, get stuff that's been shot in the real life world, and I have to compose or put them together to make them look like a real life image or video. And when I was a kid, I used to love Lego and like getting small pieces together, putting them, and then you make something. So for me, it's almost like an adult expression of that. I work at Framestore, which is a visual effects company. It's one of the biggest visual effects companies in the world. I'm working on the new Matrix, so the Matrix 4. We've worked on films like Detective Pikachu, Avengers Endgame, Tom and Jerry.
Do you know at school you wanted to work in the creative industries?
In secondary school, I had no idea that I'm gonna end up doing this. When I realized it was an actual thing that I could do is when I was like, okay, I like film, I like effects, this is something that I'm gonna go for. When I first applied for the degree course, they were like, we don't think you're suitable. And from that experience, I was kind of like, oh wow, I need to kind of step my game up. They gave me an opportunity to do a foundation course, did the foundation course, then managed to get onto the actual degree course that I wanted to do originally. So yeah, that negative experience of failing helped me to then move forward and do what I wanted to do.
What is your family background?
So my parents are from Ghana. It's cool because for me, it always kind of gave me like a push to want to do well. Like they've moved here for a better life for themselves and their kids, so I can't waste it.
What are your top tips for people that want to work in film and TV?
People underestimate the idea or the concept of doing their own work and how helpful it can actually be, rather than waiting to get a job and then to start doing it in that job. I think if you actually do it for yourself now, you learn the process, you can learn to enjoy the process rather than the actual end product.
Wow, that was really inspiring. Hearing all these different perspectives has made me realize now more than ever that this is an industry that I definitely want to be part of. Creating a film is a huge accomplishment, involving a diverse team and a wide range of skills. I hope that hearing from all these people has inspired you too. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you on set sometime.